face early post-summit test over Syria cooperation. Keeping aid flowing into Syria was a key request Biden made of President Vladimir Putin at their summit in Geneva last month, but that will require the two nations and other members of the United Nations Security Council to reach an accord this week. The current agreement expires July 10.
The United States left Afghanistan's Bagram Airfield after nearly 20 years by shutting off the electricity and slipping away in the night without notifying the base's new Afghan commander, who discovered the Americans' departure more than 2 hours after they left, Afghan military officials said.
The Taliban will present a written peace proposal to the Afghan government next month, according to the group, despite their major territorial gains in the country, as severe fighting breaks out with the imminent withdrawal of foreign forces from the war-torn country.
Hong Kong leader Carrie Lam said on Tuesday Ideologies posed risks to national security and urged parents, teachers, and religious leaders to observe the behavior of teenagers and report those who break the law to the authorities.
Rescuers in Japan waded through mud, rock, and splintered wood in search of 24 people still missing on Tuesday after heavy rain triggered massive landslides in the seaside city of Atamai 3 days ago, killing 4 people.
Israel's new government faced its first big defeat in parliament, failing to renew a controversial law that prevents Palestinians living in the West Bank and Gaza Strip who marry Israeli citizens from gaining citizenship themselves.
Canada's shoreline temps above 50 C and low tides led to mass deaths of animals like mussels, clams, sea stars. Harley, a marine biologist at the University of British Columbia, now estimates that last week's record-breaking heatwave in BC may have killed more than 1 billion seashore animals living along the Salish Sea coastline.
Hackers were demanding $70 million in Bitcoin in exchange for data stolen during an attack on a US IT company that has shuttered hundreds of Swedish supermarkets. Researchers believe more than 1,000 companies could have been affected by the attack on Miami-based firm Cassia, which provides IT services to some 40,000 businesses around the world.
New strain of COVID Lambda variant is detected in the UK. It was first identified in Peru and has been detected in samples dating back to as early as December 2020. It has now been detected in at least 26 countries, including the UK.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson set out plans to end social and economic COVID-19 restrictions in England in 2 weeks' time, a test of whether a rapid vaccine rollout offers enough protection from the highly contagious Delta variant.
China on Monday hailed Prime Minister Imran Khan's remarks praising the Communist Party of China for finding a unique model of governance and introducing enormous development for the Chinese society in its own way.
The Pakistani government is going to set an agenda for talks with Balochistan nationalists, revealed Information Minister Fawad Chaudhry on Tuesday. The state has dismantled India's terrorist network in Balochistan to a great extent, tweeted Chaudhry. Now, we have to set an agenda for talks with Baloch nationalists.
Matric board chairman sees conspiracy behind chaos on exam day in Karachi. As matric students prepared to give their physics exam on Monday, the question paper was shared on social media. Minutes after the exam began at 9:30 a.m., the chairperson of the matric board suspects that the central control officers had a hand in the controversy surrounding the paper leak and delay in the delivery of the questionnaire yesterday.
Pakistan has decided to shut a key border crossing Torksam border with Afghanistan to stem the spread of the virus at the advice of the National Command and Operations Center.
Pakistan is opening new areas for oil and gas exploration through competitive bidding, which will push massive exploration activities in the country, said Federal Minister for Energy Hamid Azhar. During a meeting with the Japanese envoy, he said, Pakistan has significant oil and gas reserves, and opening of new blocks will not only increase the local oil and gas production but will also help save a lot of foreign exchange now used for its imports.
The Pakistan cricket team's preparations for the three-match ODI series against England have been marred by wet weather, says bowling coach Waqar Younis. The preparations have not been ideal for the ODI series. We have a few more days and hopefully will be in a position to train hard during the remaining period, Younis said.
The England Cricket Board announced a new squad on Tuesday to play against Pakistan in a three-match one-day international series. The England cricket team was forced to select a new playing 11 after 7 members of the team tested positive for coronavirus today.
Scientists have found a vast collection of more than 100 black holes inside our own galaxy. The black holes are sitting at the middle of a cluster of stars more than 80,000 light-years from us. There are about 3 times as many of the black holes as scientists would usually expect to find.
Earth is losing ice at a rapid rate, with a frozen area the size of Lake Superior melting every year. Xiaoqing Pen, a geographer at Lanzhou University in China, said that the cryosphere is one of the most sensitive climate indicators and the first one to demonstrate a changing world.